I'm a person who is an optimist, and I believe in the future for humanity. And if any of you are familiar with some of the Indigenous or Native American prophecies, some of the tribes speak of the rainbow warriors and the new earth. And, for a long time, people have been interpreting some of the world's ancient calendars as meaning an apocalyptic end of the world. A good example of this is the Mayan calendar. In one sense, they are right. There will be an ending of this world as we currently know it, but not in the way that people are afraid of. There will also be a beginning of a new world, and this will take place for several reasons. Many of us have heard of the concept, the new earth, but how will it be possible for all the people who hold on to hatred and anger and other mindsets we consider quote-unquote evil to just go away? Know that there are higher forces working to ensure that the right circumstances will take place in order for this to occur. The planet has undergone several physical changes over its existence. We have ice ages, floods, and the reorganization of land and sea. Long before our continents formed, the Earth was a Pangea. A Pangea means one large piece of land surrounded by water. But over time, the continents separated and the climate reorganized itself. In the near future, more physical changes will be upon us. We are seeing some of it happening now with constant news of floods, ice melting, and things like that. We're also seeing some of it happening now. We'll be seeing some land go into the sea and other land rising up. The planet itself will shift its axis, making the North Pole hot and the South Pole cold. The sun will set and rise in opposite directions. The planet Earth itself will be aligned with other cosmic and planetary bodies, which will have a direct impact on our planet physically, as well as the spirits and minds of us on this earth. We're going to be sent increasing doses of love, light, collective positive power. Evil, corrupt, elite people and groups, wars, and the like will be forced to separate and dissolve. This will be breaking up all of these negative structures and souls. And let me tell you, society will break down to make way for the new. This transition will be easier for us who are operating from a certain frequency and make it impossible to survive for those operating from hate. Their anger and hatred will not allow them to exist among these new changes, and they will perish because their lower vibrations will no longer be compatible with life on the new earth. Those of us worldwide who operate from higher vibrations and love will be able to come together and rebuild from a fresh start. Such is the cycle of the planet and life here itself. This is what the Indigenous prophecy that many of us are familiar with, called the warriors or the rainbow warriors, mean. And I'm going to quote this. There will come a day when people of all races, colors, and creeds will put aside their differences. They will come together in love, joining hands in unification to heal the earth and all of her children. They will move over the earth like a great whirling rainbow, bringing peace, understanding, and healing everywhere they go. Many creatures thought to be extinct or mythical will resurface at this time. The great trees that perished will return almost overnight. All living things will flourish, drawing sustenance from the breast of our mother, the earth. And this is why when you hear people say the future is ancient, this is why many light workers or awakened people aren't fearful of negativity and all of the things happening on the world stage at this time. It's because we know it is all happening as it should. So this was just basically like an introductory podcast to let people understand and feel my vibe and know that I am here to assist you in your spiritual journey and to converse with friends on subjects of interest. So, in closing with this, I would like to ask my listeners to follow me on social media, share the episode, leave a review, or if you would like to DM me with comments or questions, you can find me on most socials as Joyful Healer. On Instagram, it is joyful_healer. Same for TikTok. Same for YouTube. So if you were to go into any of those socials, you can also click and find my link tree, which is a link to all of my websites. I do want to thank you all for listening so very much, and I send love and warmth to all of you. Have a blessed day or evening. And there is a tribe that has no name, a group of the strange who are drawn to each through their expanding view of the interconnected world. They dissolve boundaries of ethnicity and culture, seeing the spark of life at the core of each human and animal. And these are your people. You have never selected a color because your favorite color is the rainbow. You are not alone, as ancient healers said a special prayer a millennia ago, whose vibration still resonates now and protects the sacred space of the seeker to illuminate the eyes and heart and spirit. Your tattoos are invisible but shine like golden runes to those who see. You flutter from the highest mountain, touching the divine spirit to the lowest valley of despair. And your story, your voice, is important. You speak words into existence. You are part of the tribe before words, the tribe outside of time and thought, the unnamed thing, the thing that words couldn't define, that words fail to encase. And we've met or touched or heard a whisper of each other in every life and in every timeline. And you told me last time, so I'll tell you this time. Shine on, crazy diamond, shine on. The Rainbow Tribe is here. Once again,